Welcome in, beautiful yogis. Ashley here, and this is a day 41 of the 75 Hard Yoga Challenge. And today's class is a full body yoga strength practice, really focused on building a strong, capable body through intentional movement and controlled holds. We will start standing today, building strength throughout those legs, the core, and that upper body, and we're gonna move with purpose throughout this entire practice. We'll also explore crow pose today with some options so you can meet it right where you are and use it as something to work towards over time if that is something that challenges you. But if you've been enjoying this practice with me, make sure that you are subscribed. It's a free, easy way to support this channel so I can keep creating classes just like this one, just for you every week. All right, let's go ahead and get started. Come to the top of your mat and find mountain pose. All right, yogis, let's make our way to the front of the mat. Bring those big toes together, those heels slightly apart. Tail down, belly in. Really taking that arch out of the back. Feel that spine lift, the heart is open. Your bandhas, your core is active. Your shoulders come up, back, and down. Palms open, fingertips reach towards the floor. Chin is tucked. Press the big toes into the mat as you lift all your little baby toes. And then anchor those little baby toes into the mat. Eyes are closed. And let's just feel that anchor, that groundedness through the feet. Feeling that energy rising up from your roots. And now bringing your awareness into your breath. And just noticing your breath just as it is, without trying to shift, change, or alter that breath in any way. We just want to observe what is actually going on in our body. And now let's add a little intention and control to that breath. Bringing some intention and control into our practice. Finding the Ujjayi breath, breathing in through the nose and out through the nose. Creating that audible breath and allow it to scrape the back of the throat, even on the inhale. And again. Let's take 2 more Ujjayi breaths. Really allow that breath to really bring you into your center and allow you to be aware and present in this moment. Our breath is that direct link to the body and mind, and it really centers and grounds us into our practice or into whatever it is that we want to focus our attention to. All right, 1 more breath. And then from your inhale, lift those arms above the head. On that exhale, hands heart center. From that place of awareness, set the intention for your practice today. So what has brought you to your mat? And what are you hoping to cultivate in this very short time that we have together? And once you've set that intention, send the energy down, grounding into the earth. Send it all the way up to the universe for manifestation and creation as those palms touch, gently open up the eyes. Exhale. Inhale, and on your exhale, let's just take a quick forward fold. Send the energy down. Feel it rising up from the feet all the way down to the crown. And then inhale, take a flat back, lift the belly. And exhale, fold, slide into the knees, round it to the top, rise it all the way up. Inhale, keep those arms nice and long, reaching towards the ceiling. We're gonna hinge at the hips. Really tuck that tail under as we come down, and almost like we're finding a chair pose here, and then pop it right back up, nice and slow. Little mini back bend. Exhale, tuck. We're gonna come down, doing a little squat here, and arms come back up. Little mini back bend. Inhale and exhale, settle in. Inhale, pick it back up. And now exhale, come through, hinge the hips. Taking your fingertips down towards the side of your feet. Stay low, maybe the fingertips touch the floor. And then pulse it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Stay low, airplane those arms back. Keep that belly drawn in. Inhale and exhale. Just reach those arms forward. Keep your chin tucked. Spine is long. Inhale and exhale, thumb points down as you reach the hands back behind you. Inhale, reach it forward. Exhale, left arm forward, right arm back, thumb points down. Look over that right shoulder. Stay low. Inhale, take the arm forward. Exhale, left arm comes back, right arm forward. Look over the left shoulder, thumb down. Stay low, maybe get a little lower, arms forward. Inhale and exhale. Look behind you. Inhale, reach it forward, left arm back, thumb down. Look over the left shoulder. Make sure you're picking up that belly. Inhale, come back into center. Exhale, hands in prayer, pulse it down. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Rise it to the top. Inhale and exhale, hands in center. Leaning into that left leg, pick up the right. Hold it. Inhale, we're going to step it back. Crescent lunge. Inhale and exhale, step it forward. Inhale, step it back. Exhale. Inhale, bring it forward. Exhale, step it back. Inhale, step it forward. Exhale. Last one, inhale, step it back. And exhale, step it forward. All right, we're going to step it back. We're going to hold it back. Inhale, rise, crescent lunge. Exhale, hands come into prayer. Now let's do a little knee drive here. 5 of those. 1, 2, 3, 4. Burn out that leg. 5. Inhale, rise. And exhale, frame the foot. Let's take a little vinyasa before moving to the other side. You can skip it or drop the knees. Modified chaturanga. Inhale, little baby cobra. Exhale, take it down. Curl the toes, push it up, push it back. And then inhale, roll it up, downward dog. We'll take a break in a moment. Gaze forward, walk those feet to the hands. Flat back, inhale, and exhale, fold. Inhale, flat back, teed arms rise. Inhale and Samasthiti, shoulders roll back. Inhale, lift those arms above the head. On the exhale, hinge at the hips. Take the squat. This time, so the arms being up, we're going to take the hands down and then reach it, rise it to the top, little mini back bend. Inhale and exhale, come back into your squat. Fingertips touch the floor. Inhale, rise, little mini back bend. Exhale. Inhale, hinge. Come down into your squat. And rise it up. And last one. Exhale, come down. And rise it up, little mini back bend. Inhale, bring your hands into prayer. We're going to pick up that left leg. Exhale. Inhale, step it back. And exhale, pick it back up. Really try to squeeze that knee in towards the chest. Inhale and exhale, crescent. All right, control it back up into that standing, that knee bend, and send it back. Control it through with that standing leg. Come back up. And exhale, send it back. Inhale, step it forward. Exhale, send it back. Inhale, step it forward. Inhale, send it back, stay low. Exhale, hands in prayer. Knee drive, so lean forward, burn out that outer hip. 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Inhale, and exhale, vinyasa. Take it down. Skip your chaturanga if you want to. Maybe this time you stay on your toes. Upward dog, downward dog. 3, 4, and 5. Inhale, find your high plank. We're going to tuck that tail. Hold that plank. You can always drop your knees if you need to, if this is a little too hard, but protract those shoulders. Make sure you're really pushing that floor away, separating the shoulder blades from each other. Make sure that you're zipping up that belly. All right, widen your feet, maybe as wide as your mat. We're gonna take 10 total shoulder taps. Keep that tail tucked. Keep pushing the floor away. Try not to spill that cup of water on your back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Bring those feet back together. If you need to, take a break. Otherwise, we're going to get right on into it. All right, knee to elbow tap. Lean forward. We send it back. Inhale. We exhale, we tap. That's 2. Send it back. We tap. 3. Send it back. And 4. Send it back. 1 more. 5. Send it back. Drop the feet down. Switch those sides right into it. You can do it. Knee tap. 1. Send it back. 2. Send it back. And 3. Send it back. 4. Send it back. And 5. And back. Awesome job. Find your plank. Maybe drop your knees or just come right on down into your forearm plank. Hold it. Tucking that tail. Keep pushing the floor away. Zipping up that belly. 4 and 5. Either stay here or send your weight back, walking it into your dolphin pose. All right, the more you walk it in, the more you have to push. Nice and strong. Hold it. Push the floor away. Dolphin pose. Keep pushing, almost there. And exhale, come back down, drop your knees, drop your belly, hands come out to Sphinx pose. First, before we go right into Sphinx, let's just take a break here for a moment. Drop the forehead down. Catch your breath. 1 breath and exhale. All right, inhale, we come back up, slide it into Sphinx pose. So again, we're still protracting the shoulder. We don't want to be slouched. That neck is long. Your chin is pushed in. So that way you can really lengthen the back of the spine here, the back of the neck. Pulling that heart through, feeling your abdominal muscles really start to kick in, or to open, to really stretch and open. And then exhale, elbows out to the side, come down. All right, inhale, take your hands out to a T. Bring that left hand to the outside of the chest, bend that left knee. Let's take a little twist here, roll it over. And on your exhale, come back into center, hand to the outside of the chest, bend that right knee, and dip that toe back behind you. Inhale and exhale. All right, taking the hands to the outside of the chest, we roll the shoulders back. Tuck that tail under, push it up, exhale. Push it back, stretch it out. Inhale, take it over to that left side. Take the right hand, stack it over top. Inhale, come back into your center. On your exhale, take it to the right side, left hand over top. All right, inhale back into your center, roll it on up. All right, we're gonna find that plank again. So good news and bad news. Good news is you already know how to do what we're gonna do again. So we're gonna do another round of that. Bad news is we have to do it all again. All right, but you got this. Go ahead and place your hands forward. Come up into your plank. We're gonna hold that high plank, pushing that floor away. Tucking that tail. So here you're very active. You're really trying to pull that belly button to your spine as you're pushing the floor away as much as you can. Hold it. All right, now we're gonna move right into those shoulder taps. Take your feet out to the side. Stay up. We're gonna tap 1, 2, 3. Nice and strong. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Instead of knee to same elbow, bring those feet back. We're gonna take it to the opposite. So push it back. Inhale, pick up that right leg. Inhale, right knee, left elbow, take it across. 1. Inhale, and exhale, take it across. 2. We only got 5. 3. 4. One more, you can do it. And 5, send it back. Right into the other side, inhale, left leg. And across, 1. Send it back. And 2. Send it back. And 3. Send it back. 2 more, come on, you can do it. 4. 1 more. And 5. Inhale and exhale. Downward dog. All right, come back through. Drop that elbow. And find your plank. Push the floor away. 3, 4, and 5. Send it back. Walk it into your dolphin. Come down if you need to. Take a break. Get a drink of water, whatever you need, but get right back into it. And then walk it back. Drop it down. Arms come out. Roll down. And then slide it forward. Take a Sphinx pose. Maybe you lift up a little bit. Exhale. We take it down. Arms teed. Right hand to the outside of the chest. Bend the right knee. Take your twist. And on your exhale, switch the sides. Roll it right on over. Breathe and push open. Inhale and exhale, hands to the outside of the chest. Roll the shoulders back. Take your hands, interlace them back behind you. Open up the heart. And exhale, release it, reach it forward, hands to the outside of the chest. Roll the shoulders back, tuck your tail, elbows to the body, push up and push it back. All right, maybe you take your arms, let them drape back behind you. Take a little break here. Catch your breath. Wonderful job. Inhale, take those hands out in front. And exhale, come back up, curl the toes. Find your down dog. All right, we're gonna do a little bit of shrugs here with the shoulders in our down dog position. So go ahead and wrap those armpits under. And I want you to really push the floor away and then let your shoulder blades slide down your back and then push it away again. Your elbows are not bending. This is movement at the shoulder blades. Through time, if you struggle with it a little bit, you will start to find it. So just explore. It might not make sense now, but as you explore, you'll start to find it and it'll start to make more sense. All right, so again, we're letting those shoulder blades draw down the rib cage and then push it away. And draw down and push, and down and push. If you have any desire for your inversions, keep the down, keep the push. If you have any desire for those inversions, this is going to give you the strength in the scapula for that inversion. All right, last one, exhale. Wonderful job. All right, coming back through into your plank. Before we vinyasa, we're gonna lean forward. Now you might wanna drop your knees for this. We're gonna find a slow lower down in our chaturanga and a hold for 5 breaths. So I want you to find where you can hold it. So maybe lean forward onto those toes, elbows straight back, lower slow, and hover. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Come right on up, upward dog. If you have to take it to the floor and then come right back up, do so. Inhale and exhale. Awesome job. All right, inhale, pick up that right leg nice and high. Knee into the chest, foot between the hands. Step the back foot forward. Stay low, belly rest to the top of the thighs. Roll the shoulders back. Inhale and exhale, keeping the knees bent, take a fold. And then see if you can keep this contraction, belly to thigh. See if you can hold that there as we straighten the legs, staying nice and compressed. So you do have to pull that belly button in. Inhale and exhale, fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, teed arms, rise it all the way up. Inhale and exhale, Savasana, roll the shoulders back. And then inhale, bring your hands into prayer. On your exhale, take your right foot, step it way back. We're gonna find warrior one, so pivot that back heel. You'll notice your hips wanna go forward, so we're gonna try and find that square, so really anchor through that back leg, rise. Peeling open, settle in, reach. 1, 2, and 3. Spiral it open, find your warrior 2. Settle in, warrior 2. Shoulder blades come together. Try to sink low, trying to get that hamstring about parallel to the floor. Torso in the center. Reverse that palm, reverse the warrior. Inhale and exhale, extended side angle. Drop the elbow down. Inhale and exhale, reverse it. Inhale, warrior 2, come on out. Warrior 3, right into it. Inhale, either you're gonna drop it down and then come into tree, or right from warrior 3, come right into your tree pose. Hold it. Inhale. And exhale, step it back, inhale, rise. And star pose. Shoulders together, toes point towards the corners of your mat. Settle down into your goddess pose. Heart open, settle in. We're gonna pulse it. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Drop that left elbow, reach the right arm up and over. Inhale and exhale, cactus. Inhale, right elbow down, reach the left arm up and over. And exhale, cactus. Get a little lower. Inhale, take that left elbow, reach the right arm over to the side. Exhale. Inhale and exhale, cactus. Inhale, right elbow, left arm up and over. Inhale, cactus. Exhale, rise it to the center. Inhale, we're gonna turn and pivot. And on your exhale, we step it to the front. We're gonna empty it out, take a vinyasa. Inhale and exhale, take your fold. Inhale and exhale, fold. Inhale, bend those knees and step, walk, or jump to the back. Lower down, upward dog, downward dog. Awesome job. Let's move into the other side. Pick that left leg up nice and high. Knee into the chest, foot between the hands. Step it forward. Inhale, and on your exhale, we're gonna see if we can keep that belly compressed as we straighten the leg. Inhale, flat back, teed arms, rise. And exhale, Samasthiti. Roll the shoulders back. Inhale, bring your hands back into prayer. Left leg steps way back, rise it up. Spiral the back heel, find your warrior 1. Anchor through that back leg. 1, 2, and 3. Spiral it open. Find your warrior 2. Make sure that hamstring is about parallel to the mat. Reverse that palm, reverse the warrior. Inhale and exhale, extended side angle, drop it down. Inhale, extended, or reverse the warrior. Inhale and exhale, warrior 2. Come out of it. And then see if you can take your warrior 3. And then come into crescent or right into your tree pose. If you have to assist that foot up a little more, go ahead and do so. Nice and steady in your tree. All right, inhale, come back. We're gonna step it back, rise it up, find your star. Toes point out, heels point in, Exhale, goddess pose. Settle in, heart open. Get low. Inhale, rise. And exhale, cactus, left arm down, right arm up and over. Inhale, come up, exhale, cactus. Inhale, right elbow down, left arm up and over. Stay low. Inhale and exhale. Switch those sides. Inhale and cactus, switch the sides. All right, you got one more. Inhale and switch the sides. Rise it up, switch the sides. Inhale, stay low, we're gonna pulse it. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, rise. Inhale and exhale, warrior 2, come right on out. Step it forward and empty it out. Let's take a vinyasa, inhale, rise, and exhale, fold. Inhale, flat back, and exhale, fold. Inhale, flat back, tee those arms, plant the hands, hop it back, lower down, upward dog. Open up that heart, downward dog. Take your 5 breaths here. And then inhale, pick up the right leg, knee deep into the chest, foot between the hands. Let's just go right on into a crescent lunge. Inhale. Inhale, settle in a little deeper. And then exhale, open it up right into your warrior 2. All right, we're gonna evolve that side angle. Maybe drop the hand to the floor. So keep pushing that knee away. Inhale and exhale, drop that hand down, spiral open. Really pick up the belly. Inhale and exhale, reverse it. Warrior 2, crescent. Cactus, take it back. All right, just kick it right back into 3-legged dog. We're gonna go right into the other side, so no chaturanga. Pick up that left leg nice and high. Knee into the chest, foot between the hands. Rise it up, crescent pose. Settle into your crescent. Breathe. And then open it up, find your warrior 2. Shoulder blades come together. Nice and strong, dristies over that middle finger. Inhale and then either extended side angle from the elbow or see if you can take the hand to the floor. Utilize a block if you need to. Spiral open. Deepen through. Inhale and exhale, reverse it. Inhale, warrior 2. Crescent lunge. Step it forward. Empty it out. Inhale and exhale, now we vinyasa. The hard part is almost over. Bend those knees. We're gonna step walk or jump to the back of the mat. Lower down chaturanga, upward dog, downward dog. All right. Taking your gaze between those hands, we're gonna take a malasana pose. Coming up onto those tippy toes. Just find your way into yogi squat. You can step walk or jump there. Don't worry about how you made it. So if you had to kind of step through, that's okay. I always invite you to try, if you want to try the jump, just to build that strength and that orientation of the movement. Otherwise, if you don't try it, then your body won't ever know how to do it. And you'll always be hoping and wishing that you could. So you just have to try. All right, so we're gonna do a couple things here. We're gonna start either building the strength for crow or the flexibility for squat. So, and then maybe, just maybe, we may fly today, but that's really not the goal. The goal is just to orient the body. So if it's already in your practice, then awesome. Then this is just a time for you to practice. All right, so staying in your yogi squat, we're all going to lean forward and then just orient ourselves forward. Here, those elbows are gonna come in, knocking in as close as you can, getting them as deep in towards the thighs as possible, making sure the wrist is in line with the shoulders. Leaning forward, orient yourself. And take another little rock, forward and back and forward and back, just to get it comfortable. And if you really do have a fear of toppling forward, because it is a real fear, grab a pillow and place it in front of your face. Can't tell you how many times I fell on my face before I realized I could just put a pillow there. All right, so go ahead and plant those hands forward. Let's straighten those legs, give those hips a little bit of a break. Grab those elbows, sway side to side. All right, so now that we've really oriented ourselves into the depth a little bit of the pose, now we're going to build the upper body strength to support it. So even if you don't get to crow today, you're at least building, paving that road to get yourself to that pose today. All right. And place the hands down. Inhale, take your flat back. Exhale, find your yogi squat, settle in. All right, so let's go ahead, place our hands forward and send it back. And now we're going to sit down. So just go ahead and come down onto your knees, crossing those ankles and settle back. So now here, if this is a lot for you, then don't worry about it. You can even just stay down. You can do your push-ups this way, as long as you're leaning forward using your chest. All right, but if you're okay with your knees, keep those ankles crossed. Those feet will stay down for this. Hands are going to come back. Fingertips are going to be in line with those knees. And then shoulders come back. We're going to lean forward. And then try to push yourself up off the floor from here. So push and bring it down. We're going to do 5 of these. And push and slowly lower it down. Elbows stay straight back. You're developing control on your chest. And down. Pick it up. And down. Awesome job. Release your squeeze. All right, lean forward. Curl the toes. Settle back. Find your squat. All right, so from here, you're either going to continue to work on your squat, or you're going to try for frog pose like we were doing. But frog, you're just going to lean forward and maybe pick up a foot or 2, getting used to the balance. If you are ready, we're going to take crow pose. Place your hands forward. Come up onto your toes. Get those knees into those armpits. We can always do a tutorial. We're going to take it a little fast. If this is too much for you, just do what you can, and we can slow it down sometime in a tutorial. Okay, so if you start to feel those toes just naturally want to float up, then just let them float. If you have to kick or jump or use momentum, don't come up. You're not ready, or you're not oriented. We're going to hold it. All right, now we're going to come down, or we're going to shoot it back. Upward dog. Downward dog. Awesome job. Okay, now we're going to try those push-ups one more time. So we're going to try and hop to a cross-legged seat onto our shins, getting into position, control it down. Perfect. So that's going to also help you in that forward motion. Forward. I guess this kind of turned into a workshop, but whatever, I'm here for it. I hope you're here for it too. All right, let's find that strength in the upper body. Lean forward. Roll the shoulders back. We're going to push it up. Make sure those elbows are in tight. Don't let them flail out to the side. In, lift, and down. 1, lift, and down for 2, and lift, and down for 3, lift, down for 4, lift, and down for 5. Last one, lift, and down. Awesome, awesome job. All right, roll over those shins. We're going to make our way onto our back for our core work series. Awesome job today. We're not all the way done just yet, but we are making our way there very quickly, moving into our core series. I hope you enjoyed your crow work today, bringing those. Let's come into our dead bug. So bringing that knee in line with the hip. Try to keep that shin parallel to the mat. Arms are going to come up towards the ceiling. All right. Right hand's going to come back behind you. Left leg's going to go nice and long. Let it hover. Really suck in that belly so there's no arch in your back. You shouldn't even be able to slide a piece of paper under there. And we come back into center. Inhale and we exhale. And we hold. Keep trying to flatten out that back, pushing that spine into your mat, and come back and switch. Inhale and exhale, we switch. And inhale, we switch. Try not to let that knee come too much in. I notice that happens a lot, even with me. So you have to really use that core to pull it in and be nice and stable. All right, again. If you notice the knee is a little too close, just send it back. Notice how hard that makes you work. All right, tuck it under. And come back into your center. Exhale, hug in those knees. Rock side to side. All right, let's move into a little bit more core work. Okay, bringing that right knee in towards the chest. We're gonna take that left leg nice and long. Get a nice little hip flexor stretch in here. Okay, so either we're going to stay here and just squeeze it in if this is already challenging for your core. Otherwise, we're gonna lift it up. As your chin, your upper back starts to lift up, you're gonna notice that the closer the chin gets to the knee, the harder it is on your core. So we want to maybe touch the chin or nose towards that knee. Inhale, and on your exhale, we're just gonna switch. Try to stay up. If you have to come down with that upper body. Otherwise, to really challenge yourself, stay up high. Keep flattening out that back, and we switch. We're going for a total of 10. This is number 3. And we switch. Can you keep that nose to knee? And we switch. That's 5. We're halfway there. And switch. That's 6. Switch, that's 7. Switch, that's 8. And switch, 9. And 10. Awesome job. Relax your head down, shake it side to side. Awesome job. All right, one more. Take your hand behind your right knee. We're gonna straighten that left leg nice and long. Now, if you need to bend your knee here, do so. Otherwise, we're gonna try to keep that leg straight. So we're gonna do the same switches, but instead of with that bent knee to nose crunch, we're gonna do that with the straight legs. Okay, so hands to the behind the knee or wherever you want it to be. But the legs are straight to your best ability. And we're gonna rise it up, take a crunch. Maybe that nose touches. Stay up. And on your exhale, we switch. And we stay up. And we switch, that's 3. And we switch, this is 4. And we switch, this is 5. And we switch, this is 6. And switch, 7. And switch for 8. And switch for 9. And switch for 10. And exhale, relax it down. Shake out the neck. Maybe draw some circles with the hips. Whatever your body needs right now. All right. And then on your exhale, cross those ankles. We're gonna roll it on up and shoot it back. And downward dog. Inhale, come on down. Let's take a child's pose. And maybe we take that right hand or left hand over to the left side, right hand over top of the left. Come back into your center. Inhale, and on your exhale, walk it over to the other side. And then inhale, come back into your center. And then exhale, roll it on up. All right, let's make our way onto or into our Paschimottanasana. Just swing those legs on around. We're gonna take a forward fold. We're working on our cool down now. Inhale, lift. Exhale, reach for those toes. Open up here. Let me know in the comments how you felt about today's class, what you liked, maybe what you didn't like, or even like what you want to see a little more of. Let me know. And on your exhale, we roll it up, roll the shoulders back. All right, our Baddha Konasana, bring those soles of the feet together, let those knees fall out to the side. So here we want to bring those thumbs down to those little baby toes and try to open up your feet like a book. Roll the shoulders back. Your elbows are going to be in towards your body. And lean forward. Try to flatten out the back the best you can. 4 and 5. Rise it up, send those feet forward. You're either going to layer those hands, elbows out to the side, crown towards the arches, or you're going to take your hands under and cradle those feet, but elbows are going to be in as you bring that crown down. And 5 on the exhale, go ahead and release your bind nice and slowly. Come on out. Bring those knees together. All right, let's cross those ankles. We're gonna make our way into pigeon. So let's just come up into your down dog, or however you wanna get into pigeon. Take your right leg nice and high if you're following me. Exhale, knee into the chest, foot comes across, and then we settle it down. All right, opening up through that back hip flexor. Make sure that that ankle isn't caving in, that leg is nice and long, and your hips are square. That front leg is gonna do what that front leg does. As long as that knee is out beyond your shoulder on that right side, and not inside your shoulder girdle, and those hips are square, you're right where you need to be. That shin will become a 90 degrees in time. And then if you feel ready, you can open, or you can rest down, deepening through the stretch. If this is too intense, you can always take your 90-90, so the 90 degrees with both legs. And we will be getting back into a figure 4 on our back, so you'll still catch a win with this one. So don't worry too much about it if you struggle. Each exhale, maybe you come down a little deeper. Remember, the objective here is not to match shapes. It's to discover sensations and to guide yourself a little deeper in your practice, and not just in your physical, but in your mental. Sometimes the biggest challenge is just believing that we can. And sometimes it's just surrendering when all we want to do is just hold on tight. So let yourself melt into the pose. We got one more breath here. And then on your exhale, let's go ahead and come on up. We're just gonna switch those sides. So curl the back toes under and then lean forward so you can walk that knee in. Make sure you move from a closed knee gap. So really squeeze that knee, that calf to the thigh as you start to straighten. And drop it down. All right, taking that left leg nice and high, we're gonna take that pigeon on the other side, setting up for pigeon however you need to. So again, just make sure that that knee is to the outside of the shoulder and those hips are square and that back foot isn't caving. So just test those 3 things, and whatever it looks like beyond that, I don't want you to worry about it. Feeling a good stretch. Try to send that right hip down towards the heel. And each breath, maybe you can take it a little deeper. Maybe a little deeper. And just rest it down. And then inhale, let's go ahead and come right back up. Tuck that tail under, curl the toes. Lean forward, let that back knee float. Squeeze that knee in and we kick it back. And foot comes down. All right, let's make our way down onto the back. So just step it forward and Lower down. Knees deep into the chest. Give yourself a big hug. Inhale and exhale. Go ahead and drop those feet down. We're going to cross that right leg over to left. Goal poster T, pick up those hips. Send them to the right, knees drop to the left. Gaze over the right shoulder. And 5, squeeze. Come back into center, pick it up. And release it. We're going to just switch those sides. Pick up those hips. Send them over to the left. Knees drop to the right. Gaze over that left shoulder. So here, really trying to wring yourself out, activating that core. Making sure that you are utilizing a little level of strength. Flexibility does require a little bit of strength and activation. And then inhale, squeeze, come back into the center, and squeeze those knees into the chest. Awesome job. Give yourself a big hug here. Maybe even tell yourself how great of a job that you're doing, and just tell yourself something nice, you know, why not? Fill up that cup. I'm proud of you today, proud of you for showing up, proud of you for being consistent, and I hope that you're proud of you too. All right, let's go ahead and bring those feet down, taking that energy with us into our Savasana, tucking that tail under, deeply straighten your right leg. Keeping that tail tucked as you straighten your left leg. Let those feet fall to the side, let your shoulders soften. Relax the jaw. Release the tongue from the roof of the mouth. And just allow yourself to drift into your Shavasana. If your mind wanders, come back to your breath. Just allow yourself to be here in your stillness. Try not to let your mind be full of thoughts, but rather allow it to be full of one thought, one pointed focus. And we'll leave you in silence. Enjoy your Shavasana. And if you need a longer Savasana, you're welcome to press pause. Otherwise, follow me, bringing your awareness back to your body, back to your breath. Let's begin to wiggle those fingers and toes. Rolling those wrists and ankles, and then bending those knees and elbows. And then whenever you're ready, roll over onto your favorite side and just resting your head on your arm like a pillow. Allowing all that energy to just empty out into the floor, grounding it into the earth. And then whenever you're ready, extend that top leg, using that top arm to press yourself to a nice, comfortable seated position. Trying to keep those eyes closed. Try not to disturb that peace that you worked so hard to create today. And once you found your way to your seat, bring your hands to your knees, but let those palms face up. And then inhale, roll the shoulders up, back, and down. And exhale, tuck the chin. Tail is tucked. Eyes are closed. Take a deep breath. And a big exhale. This is great for our central nervous system regulation. Let's take another deep breath in. And exhale. Awesome job. Let that land for a moment. Let yourself settle into your space. And then inhale, lift those arms above the head. On the exhale, hands heart center. And from this space, set the intention for the rest of your day today. So how can you continue to practice yoga or cultivate those things that you are cultivating in your practice? How can you cultivate them in your life? And once you've set that intention, send the energy down, grounding into the earth. Send it all the way up to the universe for manifestation and creation as those palms touch. Hands heart center. Sealing the space with our mantra. May I be happy. May I be healthy. May I be peaceful. May I be filled with love. May all beings throughout time and space be happy, be healthy, be peaceful, be filled with love. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Peace, peace, peace. Namaste. All right, awesome job today. I really hope that you enjoyed the practice. As always, I really do appreciate your time and your energy, and I look forward to seeing you back here. Same mat, new challenge. Namaste.